there, Scott Morrison, the Kinetic Ninja. Before we do any home workouts, we should make sure that we stretch out. So this is the stretch I typically do before each one of our ninja classes. It's kind of fun. Join along if you can. We're going to start off. We typically do a little bit of running just to get the muscles warmed up and ready to go. But right after that, we're just going to stand in place, stretch up super tall, get some big breaths in. Settle down nice and low. We're going to squat down, put our hands right in front of our toes, lift our booty up as high as we can, but do not let the hands come up. Now, if you can only go so far, that's totally fine. Just keep those hands flat. We're going to go ahead and push it up as far as you can, just a little bit. Keep those hands flat. All right, now roll up. Let everything just come up big and tall again. Reach up way up high. Excellent. Settle down onto your feet. We're going to stretch out our arms a little bit. Just give me those little circles backwards, a few circles forwards. How about the crissy-crossy action? I like to do that. Every now and then we want to reach down low and up high. Try to get our fingertips together. I can't quite get there, but a lot of the younger kids can. Make sure you do both sides. Big stretch in those shoulders. Excellent. Next thing you want to do is just make sure that your head's all loosened up. Get the neck moving around. Make sure you look left, look right, all over the place. Next, we're going to go ahead and make a big letter X. We want to try to keep our body nice and flat, and we're going to lean over to one side. Feet should be a little bit wider than your shoulders, and just stretch over as far as you can. Watch for this hip. Keep everything square. You don't want to roll over and fall down. Should be pretty stretchy right along there. Let's go to the other side. Do the same thing. Big stretch over that direction. Now, this is not necessarily what I would do to increase flexibility. Again, we're just trying to make sure that we have good range of motion. Nice straight legs. Kind of lean forward. Let gravity pull you down this time. Kind of relax those arms. There you go. Come back up tall. Bend those knees. Aim your belly button up and look way back behind you. How far can you go? Not too shabby. Go ahead, let's relax ourselves down. Make yourself into a butterfly shape. Throughout most of our stretching, I'm going to try to keep my back nice and straight. Flap those feet, or flap those knees. Get the feet together. And then we're going to try to put all of this right down on our feet. Lay down. Again, we're trying to bring our chest down, not necessarily our head and neck. Nice, strong chest movement. Only hold these for just a couple of seconds. Again, we are not trying to increase our flexibility. We're just trying to make sure our range of motion is ready for activities. Open up into a straddle shape, point your toes, keep those knees straight. That's the most important thing here. Hands go out in front. I'm going to pick this hand, make that my pivot point, and I'm going to tip over sideways and try to put my shoulder on my knee. Just like our earlier stretch, we want to keep this square if we can. If you can reach over to your toes, stretch it on out and turn. Look up under your armpit at the ceiling. Let's go to the other side. Big, tall stretch. Again, I'm going to reach for my toe if I can get there. Keep pulling this shoulder over top of my knee and look up to the ceiling. Excellent. And let's go down in the middle. Again, try to place belly button down if you can. Reach out as far as you can. Hold it. We're just going for a couple of seconds. And then come on back up. I'm going to move my hands to the back this time. Turn, and now I'm going to try to put my sternum and all of that right down on my leg. Reach way out to that toe. Hold it again. Just a couple of seconds, but stay tight in those legs. Keep them straight. Switch to the other side. Chest comes down. Excellent. Now we go down to the middle. Again, keep that belly. Reach it out. Excellent work, friends. Only go as far as you can. We only want to just make sure we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and focus on my ankles for just a couple of minutes. I like to make the number 4. Hold that nice and still and get that toe to go in a big round circle. Make sure you push it pointy shape, flexy shape, big twist up and a big twist down. We also got to do the other side. Remember, we want to try to stay as balanced as possible. Big toe circles. Force it back, forward. Yeah, you can get a little rough on this one. And now it's time for our pike stretch, and we have a couple of different ways of doing it. I'm going to start off with my legs nice and locked, toes pointed. That lets these muscles kind of wrap around my booty. Reach up super tall, lay my belly button down into my legs, reach way out, 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 out. Hold it again. If you can get your elbows down, that's fabulous. We want to try to do that. Nice, excellent. Come back up. Here's a little challenge for you. Go ahead and pull those toes back into a flex shape. That's going to tighten up some of those muscles, give them less room to work in. I'm going to see if I can make a loop by looping my fingers together and see if I can't stretch all the way out and around my feet without bending my knees. It's super important. Try to keep those knees nice and straight. We're going to go back to the shoulders a little bit. Place your hands behind you, face those fingers away, and slide that booty forward. Once you get yourself down pretty far, we want to go ahead and rock to side, rock to the other side. I like to do it twice, so I'm going to do both sides again. Excellent. Push up into your table shape. Get that belly nice and high. And I like to just kind of wiggle around up here, see how things are feeling. Nice and solid. Let's flip over. Let's get our wrists now. And the way we do that is I like to make a nice puppy dog square shape. I'm going to put my hand down, keep my arm nice and straight. Right now my hands are aimed out, and I'm going to pretend like I'm stirring soup. I'm going to take my shoulders around in all sorts of different directions. Let's check another direction. Let's turn the hands into the bulldog side. Ruff, ruff. And go around there. Excellent. I like to point my back at myself if I can do it. Great. Stretch back. And just a gentle little push this direction. We want to make sure that every time we stretch a muscle, we go the opposite direction if we can. I'm going to turn sideways, show you our nice kitty cat stretch. Try to keep these nice and straight up. Get that booty nice and tall. We are looking for a concave surface in the back. If you're too far back, it won't work. Slide forward, get those armpits down, chin down. Absolutely excellent. We're going to switch this right around into our seal stretch. Hands down, belly down, look up nice and tall. Fabulous. Hold it again, just a couple of seconds. Flip it around. We're going to do our Achilles stretch. Make that big mountain shape. Push the heel all the way down with nice straight legs. I'm going to try to walk it in a little bit as I go. Excellent. And if you can stand it all the way up tall, fabulous. Now we're going to fall down. We know that. It happens all the time. Around here, the big thing is do not let those arms go behind you. So let's go ahead and do just a few safety rolls. How about 3? Big jump up. Keep those hands up off the ground. Big jump up, hands up off the ground. Big jump up, hands up off the ground this time. Let's go ahead and stay down nice and low. Plant those feet. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves into a bridge shape. Hands go up by your ears. Elbows should be pointed at the ceiling. First thing you want to do is push that belly up nice and tall and get on top of your head. If this is as far as you can go, that's totally fine. Eyeballs looking that direction. And then when you can, push up super big. We want to hold a nice round shape. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come on down. And now we're sure that we have the range of motion to get onto the obstacles. So friend, do your stretches before you do your home workout. Peace out.